Hi everyone, William Weyser is here. I know that on Monday I got through my first birthday announcement for Rick Rampazonetti, but because Rick and I don't remember everything, I'm doing a second birthday announcement for this week, and that's today. And I have 10 more things that I want to talk about, and here we go. Number 1. New charger. Before this, my old charger was acting very silly and I didn't know what to do with it. So I told my mom to get a new charger and I got one this past Thursday. What happened was my old charger was just worn out. And I thought it hit something, but it didn't. It was just worn out. And with the help of that charger, I was able to upload 33 videos on Monday, which is a record for this big booba dancing video list that I'm in the middle of doing. And that's a record that's going to be hard to break, but you never know. It could be broken someday, but if I were to do that, I would have to do very well in speed, as I did on that day. Number 2. Fuchsia, Kiku, and Andrew. My apologies for the 3 Little Bill characters that are his friends. For Fuchsia, that was the answer for who had a birthday party in the episodes The Birthday Party and The Birthday Present. And for Kiku, I mispronounced her name by calling her Kiki instead of Kiku. See, this is what happens when I don't watch Little Bill, or I haven't watched it in years. And Andrew was the male friend that I couldn't remember. But I do remember seeing an episode of Little Bill, and as I said on the birthday announcement, I have 2 good Little Bill episodes and 2 bad Little Bill episodes in one tape. And I used to have other episodes, but I don't know what happened with them. And it's either age or something got messed up on the recorded VHS tapes. I don't know. So again, my apologies to those characters, and I will still watch them when I get the chance. Number 3. Are the boobas males or females? This is a question that a lot of people on the Booba Wiki keep asking. If the boobas are more males or females, and one instance that people are torn about is Zing Zing Zingba. The actress that's behind this costume is Cal Jaggers, and even though people say that Humba, Zing Zing Zingba, and Jingba are female based on the actresses in their costumes, and Zumba and Jumba are males because of actors in their costumes, ever since I saw the toy version of them on eBay, and this was before I got those toys for Hanukkah in 2007, I saw in descriptions that they were all males, and that was what I was convinced that they would be. And ever since I've been calling all boobas males, and in December of 2015, somebody said that currently I'm the only one who thinks that every booba is a male, and yet, while this person thinks that, with the exception of Jingba, I'm right. Of course, that might not be true, but you're free to have your own opinion on if you think the boobas are males or females. Just go right at it and make your pick. but I know for sure that Tinky Winky and Dipsy are males, and Lala and Po are females, so there's no confusion. But I did think when I got introduced to Teletubbies that Po was a male, which would leave Lala as the only female Teletubby. But I didn't understand Po better at first, and it turned out that Po was a male when the narrator in the Sad Little Lamb segment, which I have on VHS and DVD, said Po thought the little lamb was sad because it wanted to ride her scooter. So I understood that a little better. And on William Weyser's Childhood Fears, I called the mama bird his instead of her. What happened was that I tried to say its, but it didn't come out very clearly. I'll talk about that again in the Top 13 Mistakes Part 3, which will happen in October. Moving on. Number 4. Some of Rick's favorite movies. And I have them all written down right here. They are Blue's Big Musical Movie, Thomas and the Magic Railroad, other Thomas and Friends movies, Mary Poppins, The Lion King 1.5, the Rugrats movies, The Wiggles' Magical Adventure, a Wiggly movie, Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, Shrek the Halls, which is better than Deck the Halls, Donkey's Christmas Shrektacular, Mrs. Doubtfire, A Christmas Story, and for sure, when we make our movie, upload new Booba episodes. And it's pretty much the only thing that's been stuck on my mind ever since this was brought up. And yeah, I've seen most all of these movies, and they're good for my liking, for those that I'm interested in. And hopefully, Upload New Booba episodes will be a movie that's worthy of interest for not only Rick, me, the other members that are in this movie, but also fans of Booba, and also those that are interested in what this is about. Number 5. Rick's birthday presents. This past Monday was his 19th birthday, and some of Rick's presents includes a Roger Federer pop figure toy, Blue's Clues shirts, and he got 3 of them, brown, black, with the Blue's Clues logo on it, and green, the same way that you would see Steve wearing the green shirt in almost every episode that he hosted. And a birthday card that his aunt gave him. And Rick even told Diana Grello about this movie, and she was really excited to see it. And hopefully everybody will be excited to see it too. And another thing about his birthday was that instead of eating the birthday cake, he ate chocolate chip cookies, which was the kind that he liked. And not only did he like it, but those that were there at his party liked it also. So, number 6. Movie combinations. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, and Swindle. Oh, and also the Lion King 1.5 reenactment that we're doing, with the rewinding scenes and that similarity from the teaser trailer that we have for the Lion King 1.5, and a few other things related to that. Now, what we're doing for these scenes, or for these movies, is that in Swindle's case, Willie and Ricky will be going into a hotel, which is the place where the meeting room is taking place. And we're going to grab team members and we're going to put them together in a meeting room, and we're going to explain to the others what's going on. In Swindle, Griffin Bing, played by Noah Crawford, and his best friend Ben Dupree, played by Chris O'Neill, go to the high school that they go to. What happens is, in that movie, they get conned for a rare and valuable baseball card, so they form this team to defeat Paul Swindell and get their card back. First, they grab Savannah Westcott, played by Jeanette McCurdy, who is not going to be seen in the iCarly reboot because she retired from acting in March, which I thought was depressing, but, yeah, it might have upset a lot of iCarly fans, but, hey, great run in acting, Jeanette. Then we have Darren Vader, played by Noah Monk, who gets involved in my biggest gripe with that movie, with the word not, and me going like, did the script writers forget to double check a certain line? If you've seen that movie, then you might know what that problem with it is. And then, when we get to but next time I get to pick the next team member, I'm like, gee, I wonder who that could be. And it's Amanda Benson, played by Ariana Grande, who I was sure that when I saw this, she roped a lot of people into seeing her in it. And after seeing that, and I already said on one of my other message videos that she's the best thing about this movie, and I still think it is today. And then you have Griffin's little sister, Melissa Bing, played by Sierra Bravo. And for Melissa, I called her the most intimidating character in the movie, despite her not being even close to being my least favorite character. And this is the exact opposite thing I have with Big Time Rush and Victorious. For Big Time Rush, the material, though not always, is easy to find a favorite episode. For Victorious, it's really hard, for characters being silly and for other reasons. For Amanda Benson, she's my favorite female character, and Melissa, although again, nowhere close to being my least favorite, is just intimidating. And I uploaded a clip with her in it a long time ago that's about her hacking into the Swindle computer security system, and she looks things up and goes from upgrade, downgrade, and an A. And done. And that's all I got for there. Oh yeah, and this is so fun! Now, for Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, if you remember that scene and from Home Alone, there's also that memorable scene where Kevin McAllister, played by Macaulay Culkin, watches an old school Christmas movie that's about like an old man wanting to shoot a person if they don't leave or they're not leaving fast enough. And he goes like 1, 2, 3 and shoots at the person continuously. All the people in the hotel are shocked when they hear that. And we're gonna do something similar about that in our reenactment to that. And also the Swindle, and again to Lion King 1.5. Alright, that's enough for part 1, and I will explain the other 4 parts in part 2. See you after the break.